Dan the Natural Man Show. Dan the Natural Man Show. Dan the Natural Man. Dan the Natural Man. Dan the Natural Man Show. Okay, today I want to talk about healthy weight loss. Now, what do I mean by healthy weight loss? Well, I mean when I teach clients to lose weight, I also want them to get healthier on their insides. Like, I want their blood work to get better. I want their blood pressure to go down. I want their blood sugar to get better. I want their cholesterol to go down. And there's many ways people try to lose weight, and some of these ways people use aren't healthy. I mean, a prime example is something like the keto diet. A diet that's full of a bunch of animal fats. If it's not if but when, it will run up your cholesterol. It can start to screw your blood sugar. It can start to screw your blood pressure. The thing about the keto diet I want to mention is at first your numbers might get better, but the science is showing now if you stay on that diet long term, a year or more, your numbers start going the opposite way, start going bad. So it's best to use a diet that you can sustain and that will sustain your health over time to lose weight. And of course, the basic foundation for healthy weight loss is I know you already know what I'm going to say, a whole foods plant-based diet. Now, I mean, there's thousands and thousands of studies about this diet and how it is the healthiest diet for humans. And I don't care if people like the message or not. I have to tell people how to get healthy. It's my goal. I have to tell people how to get healthy. Now, when you're trying to lose weight, you want to make sure on the plant-based diet or any other diet that you use foods that are lower on the glycemic index. Now, with the plant-based diet, there's like a 5% wiggle room for people who don't want to give up meat. So if you don't want to give up meat, 5% of your daily calories can come from either wild-caught salmon or organic grass-fed beef. But everything else should be coming from the plant kingdom. Now, when we're trying to lose weight, we want at least 70% of our calories to come from non-starchy vegetables. Now, these vegetables, so salads, big salads will be your friend. So non-starchy vegetables are like broccoli sprouts, summer squash, zucchini, eggplant, onions and garlic, broccoli, I have to price that, all the leafy greens, celery and celery juice. There's so many. Artichokes, olives. You don't want to do too many olives because of the fat content. Oh Lord, turnips, mustard greens, kale. You get my drift. You can go online, Google a list of non-starchy vegetables, and that'll get you on your way there. But you want at least 70% of the diet to come from those. The other part of the diet can come from lower glycemic fruits, especially all the berries, the apples, the lemons, and the limes, the grapefruits. A few bananas are good. All these foods are wonderful. And the only reason I would ever say to cut fruit is if you are trying to lose weight quicker. I'm not saying to cut all fruit. I'm just saying to cut down the amount while you're on a weight loss program. And then the rest of let's see. So 70% from non-starchy vegetables. Let's say 5 to 10% from your fruits. The rest of it can come from starch. Don't overdo the starches, but you want to stick with your lower glycemic starches like sweet potatoes and butternut squash, and then you want to get in especially if you don't eat meat, get in some lentils and beans. Maybe a cup or two, a max of 2 cups a day of beans and lentils, and they'll get your protein in. And you want to make sure you eat everything, if you can, have your last meal no later than 6 o'clock at night. If you can do that, that would be great. It's best to stop eating after that, especially if you're trying to lose weight, and also even if you're trying to stay healthy. So a low glycemic plant-based diet, that's number one. Number two is going to be our exercise. Now we need to do a mixture of cardio and strength training. And cardio can consist of walking. If you get up and walk 5 to 7 days a week for 30 minutes to an hour, that's probably all the exercise as far as cardio you will need. Now if you want to do more than that, you can go for jogs, you can go for bicycle rides, you can go for elliptical, stair steppers, whatever you love to do. Also throughout the day, try to build your life around extra activity. So if you go to the supermarket, park your car further away from the store so you have to walk further to get there. Use the stairs instead of elevators and escalators. Do your housework. If you have an office job, every hour try to stand up for 5 or 10 minutes if you can. And the second part is the strength training, because strength training is important because muscle is metabolically active. The more muscle you have, the faster your metabolism will be, the more calories you can burn at rest. And strength training can, pick a modality that you like to do. It can be calisthenics, it can be weightlifting, it can be Pilates, whatever floats your boat. And you want to make sure, and it's not really going to help you lose weight, but for a well-rounded program, make sure you do your stretching. Stretch at least 3 days a week. Stretch all the muscle groups. And as far as the strength training goes, you want to make sure you work all muscle groups. And especially, your leg work. Leg work burns the most calories. It's the biggest muscles in your body. Things like squats and leg presses, and they're just going to burn a lot of calories when you do those. So give this 3 to 6 months to see what happens. Now what happens, let's say you do all this and your weight loss is stuck. No matter what you try, even this beautifully healthy goals here. Well, first of all, we want to make sure our bowels are going. That's always, we want to make sure our bowels are going 2 to 3 times a day. But if we're having a hard time losing weight, you can look to your liver. Your liver is going to be sluggish. Your liver is going to need help. So if that sounds like you need to commit a little bit of time to revitalizing your liver's function. You can there's several different liver cleanses out there. One good cleanse is Dr. Schultz's liver cleanse, and it's a 5-day cleanse. It's a very good cleanse, although it is a hardcore. It's pretty hardcore. If you don't want to go so hardcore on it, there's a book that just came out. It's called Liver Rescue by a Medical Medium. In this book, he has a 9-day liver cleanse. It is a wonderful liver cleanse. It's more gentle, and it gets the job done as well. So if you want to try that, if you want to try a more gentle approach, I highly recommend doing the liver cleanse out of the Liver Rescue book. Now, foods that can help with your liver that we should be eating anyway are garlic. Garlic actually helps to activate the liver detox enzymes that we need. Beets and apples, cranberries, celery and celery juice. We should all be eating our celery and drinking our celery juice. Broccoli and broccoli sprouts, walnuts, fermented foods, red cabbage and radishes, broccoli, lemons, limes, grapefruits, all the citrus fruits, all the cruciferous vegetables, they all are good for the liver. Artichokes are excellent for the liver. Carrots are good for the liver. And then as far as your herbs, your turmeric, your milk thistle, your burdock root tea is really good to detox the liver. Like I said, we do artichoke extracts, dandelion roots, Oregon grapefruit, chaparral. Chaparral is a really powerful herb for detoxification. Now Dr. Schultz again has a powerful liver gallbladder tincture that comes with his liver cleanse. But if you didn't want to do his liver cleanse, all the way, you can still get his tincture and take it. That'll help start to heal your liver. You can actually use that along with some of these foods I just mentioned. You want to start getting your liver on track. And guys, even if you are losing weight at a normal pace, it's good to think about adding some of these foods that help the liver, because weight loss, the liver has to work more, because when we burn that fat, well, guess who has to process it? Our liver does. So the more support you can give the liver, the better you're going to be, and the healthier you're going to be, and the less risk of your liver getting congested. So I hope this video helps. If you like it, subscribe. I would love to talk to some of you people out there, ask some questions, we can work together. Well, you know, remember, until next time, keep it natural.